Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. If you watched the previous video, then you guys already know that this is going to be kind of a mini series of reviews that I'm calling tactical considerations. It's kind of things you should consider to bring with you. One of those most important things being a medical kit of some sort, or an IFAK kit. IFAK stands for Individual First Aid Kit. So something you can take with you in your Jeep or off-roading, overlanding, if you're a hunter, fisherman, or just a family camper. First aid kit is definitely important and something you should bring with you. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the stuff that I bring with us when we go away on our trips. And I'm actually going to show you a new IFAK that I picked up from a local Canadian company. And it looks pretty good, guys. So let's just get right into it and I'll show you what we got here. What I bring with me when we go away. So this is just a small standard medical kit. This usually comes in the Jeep with us wherever we go. I actually have it strapped down to one of the pillars in the Jeep on the inside. I can easily grab it. I can bring it with us. I can open up my pack, which we take if we're hiking or whatever, but it always stays in the Jeep when we go away. I can throw it inside there and that's going to work. Inside this kit, and I'll show you a little more detail of what we have here. Okay, this is just a kit somebody gave me, a contractor or something like that. And inside this kit, it's going to have a bunch of different stuff, from packages of Band-Aids. We got some wet wipes, sanitizing wipes, some hand warmers. There's a poncho in here. There's also an emergency headlamp. Good things to have with you. I've added a few different things. Some packages of wound seal. Wound seal is really good. It's a powder inside capsules. If you have a puncture or something inside any part of your body, this acts like a no bleed, right? So you're going to easily be able to break that open, put some pressure on it, put the powder on the wound, and hopefully that stops the bleeding. So again, simple items that you can bring with you. You can kind of add stuff to the pack as you go along. Again, this isn't a professional medical kit of any type. It's just something I have, something we bring with us. This one, on the other hand, and this is kind of cool. Maybe I'll bring you guys in a little bit closer for this. So this one is going to be made by 72 Hours. It is a Canadian company based out of Vancouver. And really nice product. Nice, multicam type case. It also is MOLLE compatible on the back here, so if you're a shooter, or you go to the range days, or maybe you're military or something like that, it's got MOLLE. You can run it through MOLLE panels on your kit, or if you're wearing a plate carrier or something like that, you can run it through MOLLE on that. Really cool. It also allows you to easily, if you look here, it's all Velcro. You can rip it apart. Somebody can grab onto that handle, tear it off if they need to get to it quick. Really neat stuff. So, go ahead and open this up. And again, this kit was really affordable for what you get. So, let's try to open this where everything doesn't go everywhere. I just recently purchased this. I haven't gone through and taken anything out of the packaging yet. But it comes with a lot of good stuff. So, we have, alcohol prep pads, stuff like that. We have wet wipes. Good if you're covered in dirt and you need to clean stuff off. It has a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna put everything up on the side over here just to show you. You've got splints, you've got gauze, you've got tourniquets, like medical bandage tourniquets. You've got your medical scissors, everything else. Really great kit, and again, not a lot of kits come with a case and all the contents that you need. This one off 72 Hours website was in the $35 range Canadian, which for what you get is awesome, and really nice kit here. One thing it doesn't come with is like a tourniquet like this, right? So this is just a cheap tourniquet off of, say, Amazon, something like that. I usually buy one or two of these a year. They're cheap. They're within $20. You usually get like a pack of 2 or something like that. And as long as the tourniquet works, guys, it really doesn't matter what brand it is. Nobody's going to care what brand of tourniquet you're using on them. If they're bleeding out on the ground or whatever, they don't care as long as it's functional. And tourniquets are important, and they're definitely something you're going to want to bring with you, because if bleeding is that bad and you can't stop it with anything you have in your kit, if you guys are hunting or fishing or camping, or odds are you're nowhere near a hospital or quick medical attention. So tourniquets are great. Most of the time when you get a tourniquet, they come in a little package and whatnot, and they're not set up to use properly when they come. Usually they come, there's something like this. They're just apart. Maybe they fold them up and put a rubber band on it or whatever, but they're actually not set up for use. So what you're honestly going to want to do when you get your tourniquet is you're going to want to set it up something like this, right? So if you see here, you've got your clip on the end here, and you've got your end of your tourniquet. You're going to want to fold the loose ends up to that buckle. Okay, so you're going to fold that up, bring it down, Velcro it on itself. You're going to fold it up again, right? Same thing to the buckle, Velcro that down, fold it up again. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to loop the red tab here through the buckle, okay? And I know you don't have to do it this way, but it makes things a lot easier for rapid deployment if you need to use this. And you're going to Velcro that down, okay? So now there's your tourniquet. What you want to do here, if you actually need this, and again, you can stow this almost anywhere, so I have side pockets even here on this jacket. I can tuck that in here, zip it up, whatever. I can put it in a pocket, very small. They also make tourniquet molly cases that you can buy. I usually don't. I throw it either in a bag, I stick it here on the outside, somebody can see where it is, see that I have a tourniquet. Easy to use, but by setting up your tourniquet like this, that's going to allow you to rapidly deploy this and use it. So you pull this apart, right? Okay, now your tourniquet's ready to use. You can put that over the extremity, the leg, whatever is the problem area. That allows you to pull that down tight, and then you can, cinch that down how you need to. Also has the time card on here. And very important, guys, I'm not going to go into how to use a tourniquet and everything else, but those of you that have used the tourniquet or know how to use the tourniquet or are in the medical field know that that time is important, because you want to know when that was put on and how long it's been on for. So, again, very important to have a tourniquet with you. I carry 2 or 3 depending on, if I've lost one, because honestly, you can lose them. They are cheap enough, though, that you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I think medical is something that people overlook. They overlook the fact that you should always have this with you in your vehicle. Even if you're not necessarily going camping or off-roading somewhere far away, car accidents happen, especially in the winter months here in Canada. Maybe you have to help kind of triage somebody before paramedics and fire arrive, right? So, or if you're a range guy, if you're a firearms guy and you go to a range, maybe your range is outdoor, maybe it's like a key card access gun range, right? You don't know. You could be maybe the only one there. And I hate to say it, but if you're a gun guy and you're a range guy, or even a hunter for that matter, accidental discharges do happen. Not all the time, but heaven forbid you're reholstering a weapon or something like that, and you accidentally discharge that into your leg. There's a lot of vital things going on in your leg, so you're going to want first aid. You're going to want something readily available to you. And the other thing that I really like, about this 72-hour case is not only, again, does it come in this beautifully done case, and guys, 72 hours is not a sponsor of this channel. I paid for this with my own money. It was $35.99. Honestly, for that price, you can't really go wrong. You could probably get something on Amazon the same price, but I believe you can buy these on Amazon as well. But I will post a link to 72 Hours website directly. just so if you guys wanted to pick one up or you're local to Canada. I think they're out of Vancouver area, so a little far from me in Canada, but again, shipping is fairly quick. But the other thing I really like about this is it gives you the ability to, especially if you're wearing, okay, so like a tactical jacket where you can have patches. Maybe it's for work, maybe your profession, you need to wear this, or maybe you have a plate carrier, again, for work reasons or whatever, and you've got some sort of Velcro, same as on this bag here. This is just a regular bag. I think they call it, I think it's a 48-hour pack. Allows you to pack a whole bunch of stuff in it. We'll do a separate video on that and what I bring in here as well. Currently it's kind of emptied. I fill it before we go on trips. It just simplifies things that way. But if you have, you know, you have these patches here, right? What does everybody know that patch to mean? Medical. Maybe you don't want to store this or molly it to the back of a backpack. Maybe you want to sew it in a backpack or in a vehicle. You can now put that patch, stick it right here on your backpack, or again, on whatever plate carrier, Velcro. What does that tell people right away? Maybe you're knocked unconscious. Maybe you're bleeding out. Maybe you've got a head injury. You've got something that has incapacitated you to the point where you cannot talk to somebody else. Everybody's going to know that inside this kit, inside this backpack, is medical. So whereas somebody might not look through somebody's bag to look for medical or a tourniquet or stuff like that, that means you're carrying medical. Everybody is going to know that, right? So now maybe they will look through this, and maybe something in this will now save your life because of that. So kind of cool. They didn't have to include a patch like that. They didn't have to do that. But again, international sign medical kit. So definitely very good to have. Doesn't matter really what your kit is. Doesn't matter what brand it is. Doesn't have to be from 72 hours. You can put together a kit and throw it in a bag that you have. It's going to do you just as good. Definitely something to always consider carrying with you. So I hope this video helped you guys, and if you do like this this type of content, these kind of mini reviews on some stuff that you should have with you, some tactical things, maybe tactical is part of your job, maybe tactical is something you just enjoy, right? You like tactical clothing, footwear, stuff like that, or you just want to be better prepared when you're out in the wilderness. We're going to do a bunch of little reviews on this stuff, and I hope you guys like it, and yeah. So, thanks again, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.